Hi, everybody. I'm Pratibha Agarwal. Good morning, good afternoon. I am an immigration attorney. I'm based here in Washington, D.C. We help our clients with all types of immigration applications. We work with humanitarian cases like VAWAs for victims of abuse. We have T visas, and T visas are for victims of trafficking. We have U visas for victims of crime. We help with all of those humanitarian applications. We also work with families and individuals that are coming into the US or staying in the US. And of course, we also help with employment-based applications. So if you're a company looking to sponsor an H-1B or another temporary work visa, we can assist with that, as well as employment-based green cards. So pretty much we run the gamut under immigration, and we help with many types of immigration applications. I am here to help clarify some confusion maybe on immigration, to provide some answers. Just know that what we are providing is general information. If you need specific information about your case or a specific matter, please call our office to schedule a consultation. You can do that by calling 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. If you would like to follow us and like us, I come on frequently during the week. If you want to be notified when I'm on live, follow us and like us on our social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok right now. So Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And share this post with others if you think they might find this beneficial. Okay? So I'm on here talking about immigration. And while I'm talking, if you want to say hello, if you're joining me for the first time, or if you have a question, please feel free to put this into the chat. I always like to see where people are watching from and what sort of questions you might have that might be able to get some clarification. Again, I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. Our clients are everywhere, all throughout the United States. Remember, the immigration laws are the same no matter where in the U.S. you are located, okay? So it's not state-specific like some other areas of law. It's federal, and it is the same, so it can apply to anyone, anywhere they are located in the U.S. Max Manisha says, hi. Hi, Max. Hi, Manisha, I guess. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Great, and I see some questions. I will get to them in just a second. So we always start off with our question of the day. And today the question is, what does a prima facie determination mean? So what does a prima facie determination mean? So a prima facie determination is issued in a VAWA case. Remember, VAWA cases are for people, and it could be many different types of VAWA cases, but the one that is most common for our firm is when a U.S. citizen or green card holder is married to someone maybe without status, or someone here on a different type of status. And that person who the spouse is claiming abuse from that U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse. So essentially, they are applying for immigration benefits, which might mean them living here in the U.S. forever. It might mean a green card, which for most of our clients, it does mean a green card, based on abuse in the marriage. Okay, that abuse can take various forms. It can be physical. It can be, most often it's emotional, psychological, mental abuse, and they will qualify for a green card based on that. All right. Okay. So what is a prima facie determination? So a prima facie determination is applicable in a VAWA case. If you receive that prima facie determination, it is a great first step in your VAWA case. What that means is that you have an approvable application on file. So you have all of the evidence that's required to satisfy the various eligibility requirements for VAWA. If approved, then you will receive work authorization. You will receive travel authorization if you've also applied for a green card. And if the VAWA is approved, you can remain here in the U.S. legally, and you can also qualify for a work authorization based on that VAWA. So that prima facie determination is a fantastic first step in that case. And it can also make you eligible for public benefits. Sometimes if you have a removal case, you may be able to have that removal case terminated because of this prima facie determination. And you may be able to get a driver's license in some states. So you have a lot of benefits with this prima facie determination, which is a fantastic first step in your VAWA case. Okay, I hope that's helpful to you. If you'd like to talk more about VAWA, give us a call, 703 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney based here in Washington, D.C., and our clients are all over the United States, and we help with so many types of applications, of immigration applications. And I'm here to give you some general information. Of course, if you need case-specific information, please call our office. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also schedule a consultation. So if you are not somewhere where you can call and you want to get on our calendar for a consultation, go on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or our website, which is agarwalimmigration.com, and you can go on there, schedule the consultation, pay the consultation fee, see my calendar, book it right now without having to call the office. But if you'd rather talk to our wonderful assistant, Sophia, you can give us a call right now and she can help you schedule. 703-348-1663. Great. Jack says, hey, good afternoon. I wanted to ask if I have a good amount of bona fide evidence on VAWA abuse, but I don't have proof of status of the abuser, but she's a U.S. citizen. We also have a collection together as well. Great, Jack. That is a great question. So if you don't have proof of your abuser status, so VAWA, for example, can, if you're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, you have to have, your spouse has to have this status in order for you to be eligible for VAWA. And many people have access to their spouse's naturalization certificate or their birth certificate to show that they have this U.S. citizenship status, or perhaps a copy of the green card, for example, okay? If you don't have that, it's okay. Many people who are victims of abuse are not going to have access to their spouse's citizenship documents, right? Or their green card holder status. So you can still qualify for VAWA. What we do in that situation is we ask the government to verify the abuser status, right? So we want to be sure, because we can't check that first and then later apply for your VAWA. We have to do everything at the same time. So you want to be sure that this person has the status that you think they do. And then you can ask the government to verify it if you don't have the documents available. I hope that is helpful to you. Give us a call at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney based here in Washington, D.C. We have clients all over the United States, and we help with all types of immigration applications. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to hear from many of you to talk about your case and to schedule a consultation with us. Again, the phone number for that is 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also check out our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, if you would like to schedule a consultation electronically right now or by web. Great. NM says, hi, how are you doing? Jack asked a follow-up question. How do you ask the government to verify the status with the VAWA forms, or do you contact them outside of USCIS? Also, is having collection a negative thing, a VAWA related thing? So your credit history, Jack, does not matter, excuse me, for VAWA. It's not part of the application process. What you want to do is make sure that your story all lines up, right? And maybe having financial abuse may have led to some of these issues that you're talking about, like the collection, for example. Okay. You do have to show good moral character, and most people do that by showing a clean criminal record. And you can also show your tax returns as good moral character. And if the government needs more, we will work with you to provide more, to figure out what it is. And we could get affidavits from other people, statements from you, or other ways to show good moral character. Okay. So that's one. Number two, the way you ask to verify status, we usually put it in our cover letter and our legal argument. We ask the government to check their records to verify status. So we usually submit a legal argument to show how you qualify for VAWA, but we also put it in the cover letter where we're organizing all of our documents and our forms, and the legal argument, your affidavit, your declaration, right? So we have a lot of documents that go into a VAWA application, and we will ask in our legal argument and our cover letter for the government to verify the status of the abuser if we don't have proof of the abuser status in that application. Give us a call if we can help you with your VAWA case. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney based here in Washington, D.C. We can help clients all over the United States. Jack, another question. Wow, Jack is all over the questions today. Thank you. I really appreciate you joining. Okay, so if I start my VAWA process with you, and you'll be the one handling the case, because I heard VAWA approvals are rare. I don't know if it's true, so I would like an expert to take the case. I don't think that VAWA approvals are rare. Our firm has, I mean, knock on wood, but our firm has been incredibly successful with VAWA approvals. We've never had a VAWA case denied. We do a lot of these VAWA cases, but you know, I have to say, as an attorney, every case is different, and just because we've been successful in the past does not guarantee that we will be successful with your case. But what I do know is we have a lot of experience with VAWA. We have had success with VAWA, and it's far more for us, at least. I don't think 25% is an accurate number. Okay, if you qualify. So what you want to do is have a consultation with the firm. We want to make sure that you qualify for VAWA. We don't want to apply if you don't qualify. So that is what we do in our consultations. We talk to you about the process. We talk to you about the eligibility requirements, and we make sure that we think that you meet all of the requirements for VAWA, and then only will we walk you through the process and suggest that you apply for that. Okay, give us a call if we can help you. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C., and our clients are everywhere, all throughout the United States. We help with many types of immigration applications. Okay. Awesome. Jack says he's going to get in contact with us. Absolutely, Jack. I look forward. This is one of my favorite case types to work on, so I love that. Thank you for reaching out to us, or your plans to reach out to us. If you want to schedule a consultation on our website or our Facebook page is Agarwal Immigration. The website is agarwalimmigration.com. All right, and you can of course call our office. Molina says, hi, attorney, just for the I-360 approved after receiving the prima facie determination letter, how long is the waiting time? Great. So to have the I-360 approved after receiving the prima facie determination, it's probably about 1.5 years after receiving the prima facie determination. So I would say it's taking about 2 years, sometimes a little bit longer, for the VAWA petition to be approved for us from the time of filing. Okay, I hope that's helpful to you. Call us 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and I help clients all throughout the United States with their applications. Okay. Can I qualify for VAWA if I overstay my visa? Can I qualify for VAWA if I overstay my visa? Yes, absolutely. You can qualify for VAWA if you have an illegal entry. You can qualify for VAWA if you've overstayed your visa status. You can qualify if you fell out of status, so you didn't keep up with your visa. So if you came in as a student, for example, and you didn't stay enrolled, you can still qualify for VAWA. So what you need to qualify for VAWA, for most of the cases where we represent the individual, they are married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. They've lived with their spouse for any amount of time. There's abuse in that marriage, which takes various forms of physical abuse sometimes, but mostly emotional, mental, and verbal abuse, right? The marriage has to be real, not just for immigration purposes. So all of these things is what is needed to apply for VAWA. And even if you had an illegal entry, or if you entered the U.S. and fell out of status, that is okay. You can still qualify for VAWA. The entire process takes place here in the U.S., so you can fix your application. You can receive your green card without having to leave the U.S. Give us a call if we can help you. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and I'm based here in Washington, D.C. We help clients everywhere with their immigration applications. All right. What does it mean when the government's case status says request for additional evidence was sent? What does that mean? Request for additional evidence was sent. So in a VAWA case or any immigration case, the government can issue what's called a request for evidence. RFE is what the acronym is for that, if they require more evidence before they can approve your application or make a decision on your application. So some people get very nervous when an RFE is issued, but what we really need is the evidence, right? So they tell you, you have this evidence, but we are looking for X, Y, and Z. So you want to read that very closely. You want to pay attention to deadlines and come up with a plan to submit. Okay, call us if we can help you with your VAWA RFE. We have had many cases approved after RFE, so it's not a negative thing. If we can help you, reach out to us, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C. Our clients are all over the United States. Some of them are even outside the United States, and we help with immigration applications everywhere. Great. So let me try to get to some of these other questions. Amarjit says, I have all of the evidence, but I don't have evidence that we lived together, right? So I have all the evidence for VAWA, but I don't have proof that we lived together. Okay, so some of that proof can be a little bit creative, right? Because many times people in abusive relationships, if they're living with their spouse, their name is not on the lease, the spouse is not opening up bank accounts with you because it's a way to control this person, right? Financially, if you're giving all your money to your spouse and all the bank accounts are in their name and you don't have access to it, that's part of the abuse. So if you don't have that, if you've ever had people come to your house, they can write affidavits about how they knew you to be living together, right? We can show mail that came to that address and for you, and mail that came to that address from your spouse to show that it was the same address. So there are some creative ways of showing that you live together, assuming that you live together, right? And if you don't have some of those typical things like a lease with your name on it or bank accounts, we just want to make sure we explain that in the affidavit, that was a way that your spouse controlled you. So it doesn't mean it's the end of it all. If you don't have that, that a lot of evidence showing that you live together, but you may be able to work with their team or work with some experienced attorneys to help you come up with the strongest evidence that you have to show that and explain in your affidavit why you don't have some of those things that people typically have. All right, it might just add to the argument of abuse in that marriage. Call us if we can help you, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C. We help clients all over the United States with their immigration applications. I'm going to turn over to you friends at TikTok because I think there are a lot of questions on here. If you get an RFE with a list of documents and there is an X besides only one, what does it mean? That is the one that they want you to submit. So sometimes they use these templated lists and they're just checking off what they still need from you. Okay, so that's what they need, the one that's been checked off. I hope that's helpful to you, Maura. How long does it take for a U visa, ma'am? It takes quite a while, actually. So to get your U visa bona fide determination can take about a year or so, which means you have an approvable U visa. They can't just issue it to you because they don't have enough to give to you, because there's a limit on the number of U visas that are issued every year. So even if you get approved, you have to wait till a visa becomes available in order for you to receive it, right? So that can take about 7 years, between 5 and 7 years, I think. And but the decision that you have an approvable application is made much sooner, so within a year or so. All right, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Jen, for following us. Another reminder for you guys to follow us and like us on our social media so you can stay up to date on some immigration news, immigration questions, to get some notice that I'm coming on live so you can join me here. Please also share this with others. Share this with your friends or family that might want to join us for this conversation. We would love to have them. The more questions, the better in terms of getting this conversation going, and I hope that helps you. Do you help with a divorce case? No, we actually only work on U.S. immigration cases. So we do not help with any family law cases. If it's in the area, we have some recommendations for some really good attorneys for that if you're in the DC area. Okay. I have biometrics tomorrow for VAWA and adjustment of status. How long does it take after that for a combo card? That's a great question, Flores. It usually takes only about a month before they issue the EAD and AP card. So that means you can work anywhere in the US legally and that you can travel outside the US and return. So congratulations, that's great. What is your consultation fee? That's a great question. Our consultation fee is $150. We schedule a consultation for 30 minutes and we review your eligibility for any type of application that you might be interested in, or maybe some others that I might recommend to you that you don't even know that you qualify for sometimes. We go through the process, the timing, the fees, and any other questions you might have. If you have some complications in your immigration history, we can figure out if a waiver is necessary and what is needed for that. So we walk you through a number of different processes, and we provide a lot of information. I hope you take advantage of that. Give us a call, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C., and we help clients all over the U.S. All right. I requested to upgrade my I-130 after you became a citizen, and how long does it take to upgrade? It shouldn't take too long. I don't think there's any process. You're just informing the government that you have gotten your citizenship. Here's the proof. Please upgrade the category. Okay. All right, guys. I think I got most of these questions answered. I appreciate that, guys. Just as a heads up, my name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C., and our clients are everywhere, all throughout the United States. We help with many types of immigration applications, and I would love to chat with you more about your immigration cases if you have. If you have any, give us a call to schedule a consultation, 703-348-1663. You can also go to our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, to schedule a consultation. All right, I look forward to meeting many of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Awesome. I look forward to meeting you. Thank you. Have a great day.